remember. I've had a lot going on, guys. That we left off after the funeral. Does that sound right to everybody else?
Yeah,
That
I totally
is
have
the
good
last thing
memories
that
of
I
it.
remember.
Okay, awesome. So, y'all had stayed the night in the house, protected Arena from the various many threats that came in, and then y'all took her father's body to the graveyard, buried it, and she got written a letter. She did not like the letter, and y'all saw a mysterious figure watching in the fog that quickly disappeared. And that's where we left off.
Now, for a refresher, where are we supposed to be going?
Okay, so Ismark had asked y'all to take Irina to Velaki, to the church there, so maybe she could be protected. He also offered the Abbey of St. Markovia in Kresk as an option, but his main goal was Velaki. Um, right now, y'all are in the village of Barovia.
Well, the second one is definitely a no-no. So let's go to the first one. Let's go to Valaki.
Why do you say that? It could be a fine place.
You don't know.
Well,
I've never even been there.
neither have I don't think. Um, but from what Largo said, it's a no-no.
What did I say?
I think you said something about Krez being unfortunate. Something happened at Krez. Something. I don't fully remember.
We've slept since then.
For sure. Quite a few
I
things
just talked
happened.
about how people were killed by zombies. Or, well, vampires.
Cannibals.
Those cannibals.
But I think that was here.
Yeah, it's probably not to be a good idea to go where the cannibals are. So, Valaki is probably much safer. So let's probably get going before it gets too dark.
I'm pretty sure I could take a few cannibals.
I feel like we've said this
Still a
before.
lot of wolves and monsters.
Alright, see you. Let's head out of town. Ismark and Arena will accompany you, after cleaning up. Because, they were in graves or beside graves recently. And we'll get on the road. Ismark will offer before we leave town if y'all need any supplies. He hasn't been to Valaki. He hears it's bigger than Barovia, but he doesn't know the situation.
I might be interested in a short bow and some arrows.
Okay, let's see what we have.
Everybody wants short bows lately.
I'm a short guy.
That's very fair. You know what? Blizzrax was a short guy too.
Somewhat.
He was a gerblin when he was asking for the short bow. Okay, yeah, they do have short bows at Bildrath's. So he's going to take you by Bildrath's, the only store in Barovia. And Yeah, it's gonna run him 250 gold, but he will get that for you.
My God.
What?
Holy God. Holy Raven Queen Almighty.
Well, then better him than me.
If we mug anyone in this town, it should be that guy.
And let me see
I
what
agree.
arrows cost.
To be clear, the store owner, not the friend buying.
Oh, I got it.
For exorbitant
Oh,
fee.
yeah. Yeah, he's gonna not be on our nice list.
Yeah, him and his 7-foot tall nephew. Give me a second. I think he has some arrows too, but let me see. Oh yeah. That'll run him 10 gold, so 260 gold altogether. It's dear to him, but he will reluctantly pay for those and hand them over. And he goes, "You will definitely need this, I'm sure."
Very much appreciated.
I appreciate you protecting my sister. It's 1d8. Da-da-da-da-da. Random encounters. Yeah, and he kind of like looks in his coin pouch and really sadly and puts it away. He looks like he's gonna offer to buy for anybody else, and then he kind of like, no.
Yeah, I don't need nothing.
Good. Okay, what is the marching order as we head out onto the road?
I'll take point.
I will stay behind Corin.
Irina and Ismark are going to stay towards the center.
Then I'll watch our backs.
Corin, let me get perception check from you since you're taking point.
Yeehaw.
You know, I don't know what to make of that.
He has definitely found the road. That is a road right there.
It's a very pretty road.
Well, not really.
Yeah, I mean, it's a road. What more do you want from me? I see the road. I follow the road. That's my job.
That is true.
I would have helped with that, but I'm in the back, so that's why I didn't do it.
I get a little distracted, okay?
I'm
Little.
watching the flank. I can't help you with the front.
Speaking of the flank, I'm glad you brought that up because I would like you to roll a perception check, please.
I would just like to point out that my passive is a 20.
Yeah, it's usually whatever is higher. damn computer to work. Passive is a 20, Dex is a 1. So let's do a natural 1. Okay, well, this guy didn't roll well on his stealth anyways. So, Largo, you hear the breaking of branches about an hour into your walk down the road. You hear the breaking of branches from behind you. As you look behind your shoulder, a gaunt figure with wild hair and bare feet bounds towards you on all fours, wearing a tattered gown of stitched animal skins. You can't tell whether it's a man or a woman. It stops, sniffs the air, and laughs like a lunatic. And then you kind of start looking around. You see the ground around this figure is just crawling with tiny twig monsters.
Oh no! Got trouble back here.
Was not expecting that.
Luckily, I was.
Two d6. Oh, that's a lot.
Very nice, Corin.
I like to stick to extremes, either a 1 or a 20.
Okay, the ground shifts as these creatures that are made of, just looks like haphazardly made of twigs and wood, begin scurrying towards the back of the group, which would be you, Largo. Okay. And it scratches against your armor. And then another one begins to crawl up your pant leg, piercing into your flesh as it does so for 2 piercing damage.
I don't like this.
And then Corin, you hear this from the front of the group, which is now the back. You hear Largo kind of let out a little yelp.
How far away is the main guy with the bare feet?
He's a bit further back, so he'd probably be 50. Because you're the furthest back from the group. So it's 30 feet to get to where Largo is. And then 20 feet, another 20 feet to him.
Can I see the one on Largo?
You can definitely see the lump underneath his pant leg.
I'll run up and try and hit it with the greatsword.
Don't roll a 1. All right.
He's got 2 legs. It's not a big risk.
You shear this creature off of Largo, also taking some of the cloth from his pant. I think you're wearing robes, Largo. I think you said. I can't remember, but you shear that cloth off that it was under as well. So you almost get a shave there, Largo.
Okay, so since he was attacked by 2, can I hit the other one with cleave?
Yeah, there's another one within 5 feet.
I'll catch it on the backswing.
Shattering it, scattering it across the ground. Largo, your turn. Next closest enemy is 20 feet.
Well, I can move. I can move 25, so. Have we had a long rest since that last fight?
I believe you had one at the house, if I remember correctly.
Isn't the house where we had the fight?
Yeah, I'm.
So
After
after
that,
the
I'm
fight,
pretty
we
sure
went
y'all
back
went
to bed,
back
or-
to bed.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. I don't remember. It's all a blur. Who am I? Who are you?
All right, Harold.
We all have a little Harold inside of each and every one of us.
That's the truth, especially me in real life.
Especially when those damn kids are on my lawn.
Very true.
Wapa. You going for the guy or some of his mini monster friends? Or
Let's
her?
go for the guy.
You know, there's so much mud, I don't even know what it is. Let's see. Okay, that will connect for 9. Tweet 2 is nearby. But he misses. Tweet 8. He's kind of on the outskirts of the group, so he's gonna run straight into the group. Corin would be closest.
Wow, I'm really low on initiative.
There's a lot of people.
Oh man, memory just hit me. Oh no.
Oh no, what?
I wanted to get like a donkey and a cart.
Well, I don't think he would have had those anyways, to be fair.
Except for like
Okay.
500 gold.
Yeah, 5,000,
Yeah,
you
like
mean?
5,000, 600,000. It would probably be easier just to find the hat, find somebody and steal their goats or something.
Somebody. I don't know who would have that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I typically make the food and water now every morning, and I wanted to be able to transport it.
Corin, is your AC really that low?
It is.
All right,
Yeah, I really
Corin.
don't like
Oh,
to
that
talk about
fight.
it, but it is.
Okay, Corin, you're going to take 2 whole piercing damage. As several of these creatures are now trying to crawl all over you, and one of them like opens its little toothy maw and goes right into your arm. One runs past y'all and gets into Ismark. And it's Rena's turn. So she's gonna pull her sword. She's gonna go for the one on Ismark, of course. He did. And then she's gonna go up on the one on Corn. Crit! And number 10. Comes in and attacks Arena. Corin, you're gonna take 4 from this one. Rivara! I forgot you were here. Just kidding.
Hey, who called my name? Hey.
God.
Then, if I can, I would like to try and get as many people within a 30-foot radius of me.
Are you trying to get friendlies, enemies, all of the above?
All of the above, because I can choose to exempt friendlies.
Okay, so we got a couple on Arena and Corin, and that will take 30 movement to get to, so that'd probably be your best bet. Okay, we got TW 9, 10, 7. Oh, wait, you know what? 30 radius, right? Not diameter. Okay.
Yep.
That
Radius.
would get. I'm gonna say everybody. Yeah, everybody. Let's say everybody.
Then, I'm going to activate Channel Divinity.
Oh, holy Raven Queen, what do you ask of her?
Terrify my opponents. So, as an action, I'm going to force every creature within 30 feet of me, of my choice, to make a wisdom saving throw. And then they'll be frightened for 1 minute.
Okay, let's see.
Save DC 15.
15. Give me a minute, getting everybody's stuff together. Wisdom -1, wisdom +2. I think that's right. Yeah. Spells, equipment, feature tree. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I believe that is a bunch of fails. We are all frightened of Rivara. He is very, very scary.
That's good. Bonus action. I'm going to create the spiritual weapon. Yep. And then it's going to smack somebody.
Mean. Who you smacking?
I'm going to have it smack the enemy closest to Corin.
Okay. The one that is inside of his flesh would probably be closest. There it is. That's
So there's
okay.
23 to hit.
Damage.
One d8 plus spell casting. So give me 1 second. And that's 5 damage. And I will end my turn. And at the end of everybody's turn that failed, they can remake the save.
Okay, thank you. There we go. Got the right one this time. Oh, Ismark. Ismark, of course, is going to go to protect Irina. So TW10 is the one I need to go for. Ismark, what the hell are you again? You're a thing.
He's Bismarck.
He's Ismark, and he's here about Bismarck. That sounded better in my head.
He's not a girl, not yet a woman.
Technically correct?
That is the best kind of correct. Okay, that takes care of Irina's one, so now he's gonna go for the ones on Corin. Nobody has any AoE.
Nope. I tried.
My greatsword kind of is.
I mean, that's a matter of opinion, but yeah. Eight, 1, 3, 8, 1, and 3. Okay, so you just have that one on you. Aw, come on, dude. Alright, now it's this guy's turn. Alright, Largo, you watch as this creature, his skin begins to thicken and bubble. And then,
Gross.
yeah, and then it just hardens.
Oh no, that's not nice. Ooh, that's nasty.
And then I think guess not. And then he grabs the stick It's kind of tied across its back. He snarls as he comes back to 2 feet and starts to bring it down towards you. And as he does, you hear this chanting in this language that you do not speak. But he misses.
Yeah.
Number 6. Go on, go. Corn, you're going to take another 4. And it's your turn.
I'll give it back in kind. Well, maybe I won't.
That is not fun.
Give me just a second, guys. Uno momento while I find my guy. Corn. 7 was is. 10 was E. 9 was K. Okay, where am I? Okay, we were looking. Okay, Largo.
One second. Okay, I'm going to concentrate and make this my favorite foe.
Oh, I like you. I like you a lot. That is a miss.
Okay, then I won't worry about the extra damage.
Okay. Number 2. Number 2 is on Largo. Das Mies. You should know what I meant to spell. Number 8 is on Corn. Corn, that's 4 damage. Number 11, I think is on Largo. Let me double check. Yep.
Mr. Popular.
Popularity. Oh, it hits, it crits, and 7 damage. As you feel this burning pain in your calf. Numero 1 is in corn. That's a good thief. This is miss. And to put the chicken in the pot. Rena's gonna go for a couple of those on corn. Dancing with myself. Oh. Hey. Oh, that's enough to kill him, girlfriend. Damn you. Ravara. Oh, you know what? They all have to make saves, don't they? I forgot.
Yep.
Okay, I'll do it now. They can't get closer to you or attack you willingly. I don't remember. Ah, those should have all been done with disadvantage. I suck. Okay, let me roll Largos again.
What's Largos?
Okay, Largo, take your 7 hit points back. Let me do
Yeah.
Corin's again. Sorry, guys, I forgot.
Hey, it happens. I forget everything.
Me too.
It's because y'all are getting old.
You're the oldest one of us. Okay, Corin, you'll keep yours.
About to be older, too.
Yeah, it's December. And there was another one that Corin took. Let me see. Hold on. Okay, yeah, they really don't like you, Corin. Because you're still going to take your damage, it looks like. Yeah. Okay, Corin, you keep yours. Largo, he gets his back. So, Rivara, sorry. Go ahead. I'm gonna make some saves.
Okay. Whenever you're ready for me to go.
You can go ahead and go. I'm just gonna be rolling. Look, I rolled a 0.
That's fun.
Okay, so I got 2 of my guys are no longer frightened. Alright, you're going for one of the ones on Corin, I assume?
Yep.
Okay,
That's the plan.
let's say you take out the one that Irina was already attacking. He didn't have much left. Okay, he gone. And your spiritual weapon is near you too. So there's another one that's over here you can go for.
Well, it's a good thing I have 2 attacks, so I have a total of 3 attacks.
Okay.
There's another longsword attack against one of the little mites.
1, 2, 11, and 6. 1, 2, 11, and 6. Okay, that would be number 1 or 6. I believe. Yeah, that'll hit and that'll kill. Okay, you can still use your spiritual weapon on number 1.
And that's a 16 to hit.
That'll hit.
And there's the damage, and that's my turn.
Okay, that leaves 3 enemies, and they're all on Largo. So Ismark's gonna run over there, try to kill some of the ads. Told you not to pull! No, just kidding. God damn it, Ismark. He is not hitting the mark. Alright, this guy is cackling. That's my cackle. That's one of the freebies you get when you subscribe to my Patreon. Okay, let's see. What's the... I want to wait for that. I'll wait on that. Okay, let's see. I need everybody to make a strength saving throw.
Oh no. I do not have the aura of protection yet.
Okay. Well, Arena is good. Ismark is not. Anyone who rolled lower than a 12 is restrained. So Largo, Ismark, that's it. So your speed's 0. Attack rolls against you have advantage, and your attack rolls have disadvantage, and you also have on dex saves.
Oh, that's no fun.
As these vines kind of grow up from the ground around you. And this area is now difficult terrain. Oh, I have advantage. Right? Yeah, that's a miss. And it's Corin's turn.
Can I make it to the biggest of the bigs?
Let's see. It would be. Do you have 40 foot of movement?
I have exactly 40.
Then yes, you can.
I want to hit him.
Roll to hitty. Dat no hitty.
Luigi.
Largo?
I'm really sorry, y'all. I just can't roll tonight.
You and me both, buddy.
It happens.
Remember, Largo, you are restrained. Awesome. 13 will not hit. It hits, but it bounces off, basically. Number 2. I'm number 2.
You're number 1 in my book.
Oh. Alright. Largo, that's 6. I forgot to roll for the other guy. 20. Okay. Alright. This one 2 on Largo. Rena is not restrained, but she cannot get up there yet. Rivara.
I'm going to swingy swing.
Do you have 40 feet of movement?
Actually, I cannot do that. So I'm going to use my movement and dash, and then move my spiritual weapon as a bonus action as close as I can, and end my turn.
Okay, I don't think your spiritual weapon has to worry about difficult terrain, so you can move it 20 feet, right?
I can.
Okay. Oh, let's see. Largo, I think you can try to do your strength save again. Sorry. Oh, no, you have to use your action. Never mind. My bad, sorry. Okay, so if you are restrained, you can use your action to try to break free, which is what Ismark is going to do. Which he does not do. Oh, yeah. That's still good. Because they have so much high damage. Alright, this guy's cackling. There's some people closer now. Yeah. I need everybody to make a constitution save. Not Rivara. I need Corin and Largo to make a constitution saving throw. Oh, no, wait, you dashed, didn't you, Rivara? Yes, you do have to make it.
I did dash.
Yeah.
Is Largo right up on the main barefooted crazy dude?
Yeah.
Good. So that means he's right by me.
Yeah. Okay, so y'all are good on y'all saves. I need to roll for Irina. Oh, buddy. So y'all will only take 2 thunder damage. As this loud percussive sound originates from this creature, and Irina's knocked on the ground and pushed further into the vines. That's his action. Corn.
I'd like to shift my stance and try to hit the creatures off of Largo. The little tiny one.
Okay. Roll to hit. Okay.
Can I
And
cleave?
Yeah, I was gonna say you cleave when you kill somebody, right? I'm just typing slow.
Oh, boo.
Yeah, that's a miss. Largo. You are restrained. You can use your action to break it if you like, or you can just, do whatever. That's cool too. I support you.
I do too.
That's a miss. No! I had to ignore.
Don't trust it. It's lying to you, Largo.
Imagine Corin's just like doing the shifty eye thing. Are you going for the big guy again?
Mm-hmm.
That will miss.
I was double checking if it was concentration, and it's not.
Nah. Alright, number 11. He a tiny boy. Irina will get back up. That's half her movement. Leaves her 15 feet. Divided by 2 is 7. Rounded down to 5. She's gonna move 5 feet, which is not enough. Rah rah rah.
I'm able to get up on him now.
Yeah, you dash to get on him,
I
so
will.
you just use your action to dash, so. Going for the big one, going for the little one. Going for your allies.
I'm gonna go for the big guy.
So Corin. Just kidding.
I'm not big.
That will hit. That will not. You're not big, you're still growing.
And then for my last attack,
Spiritual weapon. And that's miss. Bismarck is still restrained. Just like, God damn. And he's way behind y'all, by the way. furiously breaks these vines, starts wading up through them towards you, but isn't able to get there this turn. Just so mad. Dear Lynn.
Would he not have disadvantage to break free?
No, you just use a strength check to break free. It's not an attack, right? Right? Let me double check. Hold on. That's a good question.
Check restraint, because I think checks are disadvantage as well.
Damn. Let's see.
No, I'm looking at it. It's disadvantage on dexterity saving throws.
Alright. His fury breaks him through the vines. Just in time for everybody to make a constitution save again as this creature cackles. Irina keeps her footing. Ismark keeps his footing. Corn keeps his footing. And Largo keeps his footing. So Rivera, you're going to get pushed back 10 feet.
That's okay with me.
And you're going to take 5 thunder damage. Everybody else takes 2.
Okay.
And Corin, it is your turn.
Still looking pretty good.
I'm
Same
fine.
Trying to save Largo.
Alright, try to get that last blight. Don't kill baby Groot. Okay, good,
My
you didn't.
gosh, the amount of twos.
Largo.
I mean, that's why Largo's just kind of accepting his fate.
Just kind of disappearing under more and more vines. But you do hit. You don't crit, but you do hit. And okay. Alright, you thwack this creature off across the back of the head. As you do, his eyes begin to roll up in their eyes begin to roll up in their head, and the twigs around the one that's left begins to collapse. Tell me, how do you do this?
The spiritual shovel whacks him in the back of the head and then transforms into stars circling his head as he falls to the ground.
Yeah. Coincidentally.
I love it.
Yeah, it was gonna do that anyways. Just happened to be like that. And,
I'm guessing he had like 1 hit point or something, so regardless of what I did, it took him out.
Yeah. He had 2, but I figured you had at least 2.
Yeah. It's a +4, so just the bonus damage would have taken it out.
Yeah. But if you want to see how brutally you crack this guy's skull, then you can.
That's fine. Doesn't bother me.
Largo's not a brutal guy. Maybe if Corrin was doing it.
I'm just brutal enough.
And that is actually the perfect time to take a break. I'll go get something to drink. I'll be right back. Alright, everybody fed and watered and whatnot.
I'm here.
Yep, I even gave myself a treat for being a good boy.
Oh.
Hooray.
Okie dokie. So this creature falls to the ground. All the little twigs and vines and whatnot wither away and spread out to be various road detritus. And that's that.
I don't know what the heck that is, or what these minions are.
Can I search the leader's body?
You can. You'd have to dig through the mud, and what you're pretty sure is not mud.
Oh, yeah, I'm good. He can't have anything that great.
Yeah, it stinks to high heaven.
Well, better keep moving away from here.
Agreed.
Yeah, let's get out of here. Ismark and Arena will sheathe their respective blades and, well, kind of dust themselves off. I'm sorry, I'm getting tired. Kind of dust themselves off, and yeah, we'll head out on the road, same marching order.
Samesies?
Sounds good to me.
All right. You approach. Excuse me, hold on. You approach the gates of Valaki, outside of which there are now two long, large banners hanging that bear a crest. Definitely wasn't there when you were last here, Largo. And, give me a second. Flippy, flippy, flippy. It's all the way at the back. It's a strange crest. God dang it. It's a strange crest. It kind of looks like eyes, but it's more stylized, like it was a symbol at one time, and they just kind of arranged themselves into an eye shape. Two eyes. And it's creepy almost, as it kind of seems to follow you as you walk in through the gates.
Don't like that at all.
I don't like that at all. Counter. Alright, Corin, you're leading the way into this city, right?
Yeah, sure. Still going. If nobody else takes the lead once we enter, I'll keep going.
You were leading, so.
As far as Ismark and Arena know, you know where you're going, so you haven't told them otherwise.
I've totally got a plan.
You begin to walk through the cobblestones of the widening street. This is definitely a nicer road than the one you came in on. Around the city, you see various posters. It said, Strahd is watching you. All hail the Dark Lord. Very grim atmosphere over the city. It's quiet on the streets. There are a few bright splashes There are a few. Sorry, I was hitting the wrong key. There are a few bright splashes of color and laughter. That's almost shocking as you kind of look around. And you see a few, Largo, you would know these are Vistani mingling in the crowd. And they don't seem as reluctant to laugh and make noise as the people of the city do. As you make your way further into the city, Ismarik calls out. He says, "The church should be up just ahead. You can see the spire from here." And you round a row of houses, and there it stands, burnt out, blackened, one of the walls crumbling in. About the graveyard next door, you see several fresh graves standing open.
It looks like we came at a bad time.
What happened here?
I do not know.
I've never been here in my life.
Oh my goodness. Obviously this is not safe. Irina, wait here with them and I'll go check the place out. Can I help you? Ismark takes off towards the church, leaving you four to stand in the center of the street. Are any of you carrying a short sword?
No.
No.
Had to double check just in case, but no.
Okay, just checking. In that case, feel free to talk amongst yourselves as I look something up.
Well, this is quite the town. City? More like a town. I'd consider it a town.
I think
I'd
it's
say town.
becoming very different than what we expected, for sure.
At this point, I'm stopping expecting things from this place. You know, as an entirety, as a whole, not really great.
And Irina goes, "This is the biggest town in Barovia that I know of." But and she's kind of looking around wide-eyed. I don't know. I expected more.
And maybe less like, malicious posters, Corin says with his hand, cupping around his mouth to keep it quiet from the locals.
I agree. Something's not right here.
So y'all use your swords pretty well, addressing Rivara and Corin. Where did you learn to fight like that?
And the Shadowfell.
I don't know anything about that.
Kind of always had a knack, you know? You just kind of get a feeling once your hand touches that leather grip steel. But I've learned to refine my technique over the years. He says, with this beyond his age, distinguished look that he's really hoping he masters, but somehow falls a little short.
She almost seems disappointed by that answer, Corin. She's like, oh.
I pat Corn on the shoulder. He definitely has improved quite a bit, beyond normal years for humans.
So, how did y'all come to Barovia?
Coming here was more of being sent and dragged, not more us willing to come here.
Yeah, that seems to be the status quo.
I'll be honest with you, I just kind of follow him. You know, life's a journey, you just go wherever it leads you.
She kind of
He does have
fingers.
a point.
She fingers the red scarf at her neck, and she's like, "Sure." I don't know about that, but I think you should be able to go wherever you want.
I don't like to really trouble myself with all that, you know? Why worry
Sometimes
about the little things?
And where do you want to go?
I want to travel. I don't want to be trapped here. I want to leave Barovia.
I think most would like that.
She flushes a little. She's
Not
like,
all
"Yeah,
can.
well, some," and she kind of looks around the town, seem content with their lot in life. Um, Ismark comes back and he goes, "It's not safe here, Irina. We're gonna have to go to Kresk." Sheds a little sigh out. "Okay, but we need to find a place to rest for the night first. Have any of y'all been here? Do you know of any good places?"
I've never been here.
I've been here, and I do not.
I'm sure a town this size has an inn. Uh, do we want to split up and look for one or stay together? Stay together, of course.
Obviously.
Okay, it was just a question. Irina will take the lead of the group unless somebody else wants to.
I'll follow.
Corin, where are you at in the group?
I will follow somebody. I'm not really sure once we get into towns.
Okay. Margot, are you still at the rear? Or you want to be somewhere else?
I don't care where I'm at. I'll fill. I am needed. Even if that's up front.
Well, Irina's kind of leading the group right now, unless somebody else wanted to, which nobody really said, so I assume she's still up there. Ismark's, of course, going to be right behind her, not going far. Rivara said he was behind him, so Corin and Largo will bring up the rear. And pass through the somber houses, different areas that of course, Largo, you know a little bit more about this, what has happened to this town, but everybody else, it's fresh to your eyes. As you look around, you see claw marks and destroyed furniture and such across the various buildings. But the people here don't seem to take notice of it and just go about their day.
Something really bad must have happened here for the townsfolk not to care about upkeeping their buildings.
You head towards the center of the town and you see gray smoke issuing from the chimney of a large 2-story wooden building with a stone foundation and sagging tile roof, upon which several ravens have perched. A painted wooden sign hanging above the main entrance depicts a blue waterfall. You hear Irina say, "Oh, I think I found an inn."
Well, I guess
I
we should.
I told her brother, "How's your coin purse?"
Significantly lighter than when we started.
It might get even lighter.
Well, I do have some letters of credit if worse comes to worse.
Rivara is listening in on this conversation, and he kind of
This is the point, and that's why I didn't say it was good.
Rivara leans kind of into the conversation and says, "I don't have much gold on me, but I can help out somewhere."
Well, you'll probably spend it all here.
Probably.
Irina has gone into the building at this point, and Ismark's like, I will try to curb her enthusiasm, and will follow in after her.
And if where they go, I go.
Okay.
It's about time for a drink. Let's go.
My bad.
And then I look at Ravar and go, just enough of a drink to kind of knock the road dust off, something just casual.
You head into very comforting building. You see several tables, round ones, long ones, and a couple private booths. the ground floor here, and a long bar stretching across the establishment, behind which there are several casks of something. You see a stairway leading upwards to a balcony upon which you see several rooms. Behind the bar, there is a man serving drinks to the clientele, and you see two boys running cups and plates to the various tables. At the tables, you see a couple of men dressed in furs. They look like hunters to you, maybe.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but when we first came here, it was the missus behind the bar?
Yes.
Okay.
And you've seen the husband, though.
Yeah, I know. I just was making sure.
You see two men dressed in finer clothes sitting at another table, two-person table. And that's it.
I guess I'll follow Arena and see how much the rooms cost.
Okay. Corin, Largo, y'all staying by the door? Y'all going anywhere?
I'll go up with him.
Corin?
Yeah, we can stick together.
Okay. So the group makes their way en masse to the bar. And when the innkeeper sees you, Largo, his eyes light up. He goes, "Largo, my friend, how are you? It's been so long."
It indeed has been a while.
Welcome back.
I am faring well.
Will you be staying the night?
We were hoping to, me and my compatriots here.
Of course, of course. And Ismark goes to pull out his coin purse. And the guy chuckles. He goes, "No, no, no. Your money is no good here. Largo really saved my business, don't you know? And I owe him."
Well, I mean, it was really my friends, but, you know.
Well, I'm sure you helped, and you've definitely helped in this town a lot as well. Especially after the attack on the church.
And Largo's just giving Ismark the biggest shit-eating grin.
You're definitely getting some side-eye here. And you're just kind of like, eh. And he goes, "Okay, well, here, I've only got the one room right now. I hope y'all don't mind squeezing in."
I'm sure we can make it work. And I'm looking at the others, the siblings.
Ismark kind of nods and then looks at Arena and he's like, And she looks torn. On one hand, she's like, but then on the other, she's like, So she's kind of making a face. You're not sure if it's a bad face or a good face. And then
We'll take it. Thank you very much.
Of course. And come back if you need any work.
Kind of in the middle of something right now, but I will definitely take you up on that.
Thank you very much. You unfortunately will have to pay for food and drink if you like some tonight. Mrs. orders.
Where is the missus, by the way?
Oh, she's in the kitchen cooking. Usually I'm the cook, but she's been cooking the last couple nights. I just wanted to be out and see the people. Sorry, that was me yawning in the middle of it, not the character. I wanted to see
Sorry
out.
he's so bored with our conversation.
No, I'm just tired. It's been a long week already.
I completely understand.
But anyways, so yeah, he's just like, yeah, I'm always stuck in the kitchen. I wanted to see our patrons. But if you want to talk to her, she's in the kitchen. I can call her out.
No, if she's busy, let her work. I'll see her later.
All right. Well, you'll have a great night. And it's always good to see you, my friend.
Thank you very much.
And he'll give you the key, and he'll direct you to, let's see, which room. Okay. There's so many. He's going to direct you actually outside and to the stairs that are outside that go up this building. And that'll take you up to your room. It'll be the first on the left.
Got it.
Okay. In this room, there are 2 cabinets, 2 footlockers, 2 beds, and a desk. There are woofers heaped atop each bed. Between the beds, a lamp sits on a table under a shuttered window. And Irina and Ismark start taking off their gear and settling down. And as they're doing it, without even looking at you, Ismark says, "Helped with the church, huh?"
Yeah, like I said, they were attacked by vampires.
Kind of a local legend, aren't you?
I mean, I just did a small part. Helped people that were mourning and upset.
Still pretty impressive.
Unfortunately, the pastor and his son were turned.
Turned, you say? Are they still roaming?
They were dealt with.
And that would be your people?
Yes. I could very well be lying to him right now. That's just what I remember.
He's not making any comment otherwise, and so you're not sure.
Because I remember burying the pastor and then him coming back, and I thought we took him out again, but I don't remember. And so that's what I'm telling him.
Yeah, he's not like prying, and in fact, he's not even really looking as he's putting his stuff in the wardrobe at you, so you're not really sure if he's believing you or not. But Irina, who has finished putting her stuff up and is now sitting on the edge of one of the beds, looks very interested. And she's like, "So vampires attacked? How many were there? Did you kill them all?"
I don't know if we got them all, but there was quite a few. And a lot of people that had been buried in the attack, we didn't know, and they came back. So it was a mess.
Oh my goodness. How did y'all take care of them?
we fought and killed, and then some got away. I don't know. It's a lot's happened. I just remember being here for people that lost their loved ones.
She nods. Kind of like, yeah, I get that. So who's taking the other bed?
Oh, I figured you'd each have one.
Oh, well, that's awful kind. Ismark goes, oh, no, you got us the room. You should have it.
No, but you're the clients, so y'all have the bed, and I'll sleep by the door. So if something comes in, I'll be there and ready.
I agree. I would also try and stay close to the door.
Is there a window?
Yeah, there is a shuttered window between the beds. There's a. There was something with a lamp. A table with a lamp underneath the window.
I'll sleep between the beds, kind of near the window.
Irina will lay down under and pull the furs under her, but Ismark will kind of look at you, loom over you for a second, and then roll over. Just like watching you.
I'll give him a really weird, questioning, confused side eye once he like rolls over, and then shrug and just cuddle up with my sword.
That's adorable.
His one true love.
Oh, sword, I love you. You're the only one for me. Alright. Let's see. Are we gonna take watches or are we just gonna go to sleep?
Laura will definitely take a watch.
Okay. Ismark will volunteer for a watch if y'all are doing that.
I will definitely take a watch.
He'll take any position, he doesn't care.
I'll take the final watch.
Corn will take morning watch. Largo, Rivera, y'all have a preference on which shift?
I'll take midnight, I guess.
I'll take the first one, I suppose.
Okay. So Largo, you'll wake up Rivera. Rivera, you'll wake up Ismark. Ismark, will wake up Corn. Ismark, you'll wake up Corn. Okay, me.
Yeah, wake up, Corin, Ismark.
Alright. So let me get perception checks from everybody.
Yeah, not bad, but not horrible.
Everybody's were pretty good. Okay. Around midnight, Rivara, just a few minutes into your shift, you hear a on the window, on the shutters. Just a light tapping.
I believe that. Oh, I didn't mention it, but if I'm going to be a watch, can I wear my armor or no?
Yeah, while you're watching, you can, no problem. But when you're asleep, that's when it becomes a problem.
Sure. Can I look up at the window and see what's making noise with it?
There's wooden shutters across the window, so you can't see anything unless you open those.
Okay. Well, then I'm not gonna open the shutters. I'm going to try and put something against it if I can.
You better not
Ignoring-
step on me.
Yeah, you'll have to cross
Yeah,
over Corin.
Preferably not stepping on Corin.
You kind of step
Right.
over Corin, and he shifts and turns and almost turns into your foot. And then he lets out a little sigh. And you bring your other foot over.
Okay.
And the shutters
Sounds good.
open outwards, you realize as you get up closer. Meaning they don't open it into the room.
I need to find a way so that they don't open at all.
As you're
'Cause
closer, you
I
hear
don't
a.
want somebody.
It's almost like something stabbing into the wood.
Actually, now that I think about it, I'm going to crack it open a little bit, just enough to get a look outside without uh, it being enough for something to get in.
Are you trying to be sneaky about it?
Not really, just opening it a small amount, but holding on to it. I guess I would be sneaky, isn't it? So I guess I'll. You want me to do a sleight of hand or?
Just a stealth check if you're trying to be stealthy about it.
Okay.
As you kind of ease it open. You fling that window open, startling the raven that was pecking on the shutter with a loud quack. It goes, rah! It flies off.
Well, I hope that wasn't for me. I'll look outside on either side to see if there's anything else up above, close to the roof, and down below.
Make a perception check. New one.
Nice.
You see the glimmer of a few bird eyes on the roof above, looking down at you. You see a few people still wandering around at night, but nothing really stands out other than that.
Okay, I'm going to speak in deep speech. Not very loud, but enough to where anybody within, I don't know, 20 feet or so could hear me. But I'm going to speak in deep speech and say, Messenger, are you there?
Just a second.
And if there's no response, close the window and be done.
You hear a call from one of the ravens above you, but you're not sure if that's a response or just a normal raven noise.
They usually, if it's the messenger, they'll come to me. But
They don't seem to be doing
not
that.
so far. Then I'll close the window, lock it up the tightest that I can, and continue my watch.
Okay. Let me see. Everyone would have heard the window bang open. As whether you went back to sleep or not would be up to y'all.
When it happens, about what time of night is it?
It's just after midnight.
And how many hours since the first watch has it been?
It's just been over 2. Each watch is 2 hours generally. Otherwise, you don't benefit from a long rest.
Okay. I'll continue my watch.
The rest of your watch passes without incident, and you wake Ismark, and he goes, "Everything all right?" Kind of sleepy.
Here, Ismark, drink this. And I hand him my water skin to get him to wake up a little more.
He'll drink a little bit, and it goes, "Ah, cold. Thank you. Everything's all right?"
Everything so far, though there was a raven at the window. I don't know what it wanted, but
Ravens are a sign
now,
of good luck. Don't worry about that.
well, I don't want it to be something evil. Let's
Well,
say.
everything I've read said that ravens are one of the few beasts that are not allied with the devil.
Let's sure hope so. And then I will have to doze off once he's set up for watch.
Okay, and he'll take his watch. And then wake up Corin for final watch.
Yeah, I'm here. Here I am. Ready. Awake.
Alright, well, it's your turn for watch, so don't go back to sleep.
Yeah. I got this.
So, Corin, you kind of have your eyes halfway propped open at this point. And you're just like, You watch as the sun begins to break and cast light on the shutters, just enough to barely peek through. And y'all's long rest passes otherwise without incident. Long rest, long rest.
Hooray, everything's back full.
Everything's functioning as normal.
I love that post that you sent out early this morning.
Hold on to your dookie. It's about to get spooky. Hard.
Well, I say it's time to head down for some breakfast.
I
Sounds good.
completely agree.
Oh, yes, please. Ismark looks concerned as you're starting to learn that might be his permanent look.
I'm very sure it is.
Danica will be taking care of the bar this morning, and she'll greet you very exuberantly for a morning. Oh, welcome! Looking for some breakfast? If you're looking for just your standard fare, we include fresh, I can't talk, fresh hot beet soup and fresh bread with your room. Or if you'd like something a little extra, we have some cooked wolf steak, only 1 electrum. If you're a morning drinker, no judgment, we've got a pint of the purple grape mash number 3 for only 3 electrum, or a pint of the far superior red dragon crush wine for 1 silver.
Red dragon and steak, please.
All right, that'll be 1 electrum, 1 silver.
He's a minor.
That'll be 1 electrum, and shame on you.
And whoa. I'm a full-fledged inquisitor for the Raven Queen. Licensed and obligated.
That's 15
Kill more
years
people
old.
than live in the town of Barovia for her. Pretty sure I can take a little bit in the morning.
Well, I don't know who the Raven Queen is, but around here, only adults drink.
For now, let's just say we didn't and proceed.
The wolf steak is 1 electrum.
And
I'm gonna
that's
shady eye her, then I'm gonna shady eye Rivara. And I'm gonna look really disappointed.
Hey, I'm
Just a
gonna
little
have
pouty
water too.
face. You're trying to give him like this, like I'm watching you face, but really it just comes out like, nobody ever lets me have any fun.
Largo's like quietly laughing to himself because he's the only one that didn't get any side eye, and he's the one that spoke up.
Right? Now, if any of the adults would like something to drink, we can arrange that. I will need to see your IDs.
Just water.
Right? Water is cold and fresh. Comes from the lake that is fed by Mount Baratok itself.
The lake that has dead Barovians at the bottom of it.
I'm sorry, what?
I didn't.
Wait, what was that?
That was out of character.
Yeah,
Everybody heard it.
That was
that
like-
water. Y'all can't make me
Wait,
drink that
what?
water.
Oh, that was funny. Out of character.
Yeah, that was like, it's time to drain a lake.
I think I will take the wine.
Maybe I will take the wine.
No. Okay, so no, he did say that's out of character, so.
Just the water. Yep, just
Alright.
the water.
Alright. And, water for your son? She's kind of looking between Rivara and Largo at this one.
I look at them and go, "Which one of you has a kid?"
I have great.
Rivara is having a very hard time holding back a very funny face and laughing. But he makes his face harden and says that there's no children here, just adventurers.
Looks pointedly at Corin.
Yeah, so does Largo.
Maybe a little underaged, but he's an adventurer in his own right.
I'm sure he is.
Sure, but that doesn't change his age.
His birthday is next week.
He will. Okay, I'm not gonna argue. Anyways, so let's get some beet soup, wolf steak. Beet soup. And
Sure.
Rena and
Largo.
Ismark will nod. Sorry, say that again.
Largo's good for now.
No breakfast.
Not in front of her.
Okay.
Because he's gonna use the spell slot.
Rivara, beet soup.
This is free, right?
The beet soup and the bread are free. The
No.
wolf steak would be extra.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'll eat the beef soup. The beef soup with everybody.
All right, the beet soup.
Yeah, the soup I'll eat since it's free.
Okay. Corin's the only one that's gonna pony up for some steak. And it is tough because it's from a very athletic animal, but delicious, surprisingly. As much as you can say food in this realm is, as it's all kind of, it tastes like it should be really good, but it's like the memory of really good food.
I mean, if you want something really good, there's this old lady that sells these pies.
You talked him
Best
out of
thing
the
to eat.
pies.
I know.
I thought you said the pies were bad.
Largo ignores your comment.
I didn't hear it. I'm sorry.
Oh, Rivera said, I thought you said the pies were bad.
I mean, I did, but they're also delicious.
Okay, that contradicts the statement you did before. There is no way we should touch those pies.
I mean,
Not
those are choices.
if we want to live. So I believe our destination is to Kresk now.
That's correct. That's the only other church I can think of that would be a sanctuary.
Well, I guess then we should head out soon.
Yes, after we finish our meal, of course.
Very true. Didn't you say you wanted to try and look for something, Largo, while we were traveling?
Hmm?
I
Might have been
could've sworn you
JR.
mentioned something.
That might have been JR. I'm not sure.
I thought he mentioned trying to get a wagon and.
Oh, a cart.
That was John saying that he had remembered something from last time we played.
Oh, okay.
Not Largo.
Let me see if there would be any here in town.
Well, either way, I brought it up again.
Yeah. There's not too many of those for sale from what I can see, but let me just double check. Every now and then you'll get brought fresh bread, and Denica will ask you, so what's the word on the road? Anything new happening?
Uh-uh.
Yeah, some kind of crazy druid running around, summoning twigs and running on all fours. But don't worry, we put him down. Put him down easy.
Oh, well. Usually where there's one, there's more of those. I hear they have a campment out at Yester Hill, but I don't know too much about that.
You know more than we did.
You see a couple of the little boys running around, one of which has this headless doll kind of dragging behind it.
Not creepy at all.
Hmm. Not something I would use or carry around.
Is there any other patrons in here?
There's a couple of people, no groups, just there's a woman at one table, a man at another, and they just seem to be focused on their breakfast.
I'm gonna Eyes of the Grave and look at everybody.
Okay, that is Celestial Fiends Undead.
I think just undead.
Undead for
Okay.
him.
Okay. Nope, you don't get anything.
Perfect. Mm-hmm. This is some soup.
It's okay, I guess. Not a fan of beets. And she kind of picks up a spoonful and lets it dribble.
Fan of free.
That's true.
It's better than starving.
Um, while y'all are sitting and having breakfast, a man walks into the inn, and everybody kind of stiffens, and the atmosphere gets a lot more tense. He looks normal, except for his right arm is bandaged and bigger than the other one. He kind of casually rolls his eyes over the group, over the tavern, and passes over you, and immediately jerks back and razor focuses on Irina, who doesn't seem to be aware of that happening as she's shoveling some beet soup down.
Okay, I thought it was gonna be me. I was like, oh god, what now?
Can I
Why is it
insight
always
check
me?
his look?
You can certainly try. He seems surprised. Like, he was just looking around, and then he looks, and it's like he saw a ghost. And he begins to walk towards y'all's table.
A friend of y'all's?
Ismark and Irina look up and they go, "No? Who is that?"
Corn will stand up and stand between the group and that guy and look friendly.
Hey guys, I just want to let y'all know about this. I was just sitting here looking for my phone. It's
The
in
one you're
my
on.
hand.
I can't say I haven't done that before.
I cannot say I haven't done that either. Quite a few
Just thought
times.
y'all would get a laugh out of that.
Damn, where is my phone? If only I could find my phone so I could look up this thing.
You know, it happened to my mom. She was actually talking to me through the phone, and she was getting very upset because she couldn't find it. So it was like, I can't help you because you have it in your hand.
I've looked for my glasses before while wearing my glasses. Man, I need to find my glasses. I can't see without them.
I can't say I haven't done that either.
um Corin, you put yourself between the party and this guy, and he begins to walk around you. Just
I'll
ignoring your
put my
presence.
arm out and block him and say, "Care to buy me a drink, stranger? You seem really intent on talking to us."
He looks down at you, and it is just the ugliest look you've ever received. And he just looks down and he goes, "Move, or you'll lose the arm."
And
Well,
at that, I
sounds like
stand
we
up.
should take this outside. I don't care to, sully the ground here with all of your extremities.
He lifts the larger hand, and as he brings it up, you see claws at the end of his fingers. And he goes, "I won't tell you again."
Irina, you need to move, and I'm
Yep.
going to.
Getting that.
I'm going to put my hand on my sword, and lift my other hand up since I don't have my shield out yet, and say, "Take one more step and threaten again, and I'm going to have to shock you." And I'm
He,
gonna position myself in between Corin and Irina again.
he's really not even looking at y'all. He's really just focused on Arena. He goes, "It is not my intention to hurt you, but if you do block me, I will do so."
Then what is your intention with her?
That's
Do you
between
come to
us.
harm her? I don't think so.
And Irina's like, "I don't know who you are." He goes, "But I know who you are."
Well, friend, it doesn't seem that the lady cares to speak to you, so maybe you could step outside and we can sort
She
this
wants
all
to
out.
speak to me. And,
Come again?
she wants to speak to
speak
me.
with you.
She just doesn't know it.
Well, can't you speak from there? I mean, we're not pushing her out of the tavern.
Rivari, you're the one closest to him, right?
No.
Because you put yourself between him and Corin, I thought? Or did you put him
Corin
behind
and
Corin?
I put Corin between me and.
Okay. So, Corin, I need you to make a strength check as he tries to push you out of the way.
Again with the combat.
Yay for my rolls. I'm not meant to succeed.
Man, I should have worded that differently.
He shoves you aside. Would you like to do anything in response? Or... Because that would be a trigger if y'all have one.
Yes. I warned you, and I'm going to activate my armor.
And that makes me very, very angry. One might even say a rage.
Oops.
Should I make my attack before initiative or no?
Give me a minute.
Okay.
I can't spell.
Wow. Jeez, he's really on top of his game today.
Apparently, that's where all those twos were being used up earlier. Okay. Yes, you can get your attack off, and Corin, you can get your rage off before combat. Since that would have been a trigger.
Does he have metal armor on?
That's an excellent question. Let me look. No, he does not.
Because if he does... Okay.
That will hit.
And that's 11 shocky damage.
He barely flinches from that.
Ooh. Well.
But he is
I was
giving
just
you
trying to
some
get his
angry eyes.
I told you not to take a step.
And it's his turn. He's gonna walk up to you, Rivara. And you see fire originate in his hand. That large, fiendish looking hand. And he goes, I won't hesitate to burn this place to the ground. And then he kind of flicks his eyes over to where the two boys are kind of huddled up against their mom. You will let me speak to her.
Would you let me stand between you two?
That's just him trying to be intimidating. So I'm seeing how he's intimidating the people around him in the tavern. Irina's like, I don't know who you are. I don't know what you want. He goes, I just want to speak to you. Well, why are you attacking my allies? We're not up to friends yet. He goes, I just need to speak to you privately. gonna mull that over for a little longer than 6 seconds. Bringing us to Largo. Please note she has not pulled
We
her weapon.
cannot trust her safety to you being alone with her. If you need to speak, speak, say your piece.
Corin, you can stand back up.
I will, and I'll say we can all speak privately outside. I
With
think
my
that's
fish.
for the best. And I will slowly take the great sword out of its sheath and then hold.
Bismarck is definitely standing in front of Irina now. And he goes, "We don't know you. You have to understand. There are a lot of dangerous people in this land.
Wow.
Pretty good for a +0. Rivara, anything you'd like to do?"
Patrons, leave now, or we can't help you. And I'm going to back out of his range, but not past Ismark. I'm going to stand shoulder to shoulder with Ismark. But I don't have a weapon out.
Are you taking a disengage action, or are you just backing away?
I mean, if he wants to smack me, go ahead.
So you're
But
just
I'm
backing
going
away,
to
right?
back. Yep.
Okay, just making sure.
I didn't make another attack action against him. I'm just backing up.
Okay, that's what I was checking. Okay.
And I'm gonna say I use my action to tell everybody to get the hell out of here. And
Okay.
in my turn.
I mean, that can be a free action, but okay. Alright. He looks very frustrated. And he kind of rubs his other normal looking hand across his bald head. And he says, "Fine!" And he quenches the flame in his disfigured hand and stalks outside. Irina looks around. She's like, "Do we go? I don't think there's a back door to this place. But..."
Oh, I'll go. And Corin's gonna head right out after him.
On your turn. But she'll walk towards the door. Nobody told her not to. Largo?
And I'll chase behind.
Corin is out the door already. He is OOTD. Anything else for your turn, Corin?
Sorry, Discord was hassling me. I was trying to get it to INEC.
How dare you? I'll do it. Oh, sorry. My bad. Alright, Ismark's like, "Irina, wait!" Ravara, you are the last left in the bar.
I will follow them out. If I need to, I will dash.
No, you're fine.
I would like to try and stay as close to Ismark and Arena as possible.
So, you head outside and you see this guy close to Arena. Let's see, who would have been? Yeah, she was right after him. So he's like close and he's like, "You don't understand. I know who you are." Well, I know who I am too. And gotta say, you're being a little creepy. He just shakes his head. He's like, "No, you don't." Margot? Corin?
I'd like to stand very close to him with my sword on my shoulder, and I would like to hold my action to attack if he does anything impolite.
Okay. Ismark's definitely gonna get up close and he's like, "Listen, maybe you could introduce yourself first?" Rivara?
What are you doing? What are you doing, boy?
I'll do pretty much the same as Corin. I'm gonna stand close, and if any funny business happens, I'm gonna try and grapple him. And end my turn.
Alright. Ismark leans in and he goes, "You're not," and he looks at Ismark, "his sister. You're mine." And since we're talking right now, I'm not gonna go forward with initiative unless there's something y'all want to do in the meantime. So just tell me. Unless there's some action you want to do. Free actions, go right ahead.
No, I'm good.
I don't know what you're talking about. Irina, you were born in Vallaki. Our father and our uncle took us fishing one morning. On the way back to town, we were attacked by direwolves. And he motions to his disfigured hand. Father brought me back to town while Uncle distracted the beast. From what I heard, you ran off, and we never saw you again. As far as I know, I thought you were dead. Then Father and Mother, well, you know, they lost their favorite child. And so they saw no point in staying alive for their lesser child. I've had dreams about you. Irina's giving like that nervous chuckle, like, if you say so.
So you're saying that she is not Ismark's sister, but is your sister?
Yes, that's correct. And looking at Ismark, he kind of has a strange look on his face. And Dorina's like,
Insight check.
go right ahead.
I was fixing to insight the newcomer too.
Okay.
May I?
I'd like to insight check the newcomer as well. So
Okay.
instead, you go ahead and just take advantage.
All right, Rivara. Well, you can't really help with insight checks because that's your own thing.
Oh, then I'll just do
So
my
just do your own.
True.
Oh, Rivara.
I'm mostly trying to see or try and get a gist of how much he believes that this is really his sister.
As he talks and he's leaning in, Rivara, and even a little bit Corin, you can see just this fervent look on his face as he's just like leaning in very enthusiastically, and he's very intense, and he really hasn't taken his eyes off of her at all. And Largo, you were inciting the guy as well, or Ismark?
Ismark.
He's a lot easier to read. He's not as easy to read. I mean, I'm sorry, I can't talk. He's a little harder to read, but he's definitely not making eye contact anymore. He just kind of seems like he's internalizing something. And the guy leans in again. He goes, Irina, it's me, Isaac. I am your brother. Why won't you believe me? And she's like, Ismark is my brother. And he gets mad. He's like, no, y'all don't even look alike. And he looks at Ismark and he's like, look at him, he's pale. He looks like he can barely lift his sword. And Ismark's like, he looks up at that and he's just like, what? I can lift my sword. But the guy, Isaac, is just like, this is not confusing at all, by the way. Isaac, Irina, and Ismark. And Isaac's
Yeah,
Not at all.
and he's just like,
Yeah, I'm totally following.
you just need to come with me. You just need to stay here so I can protect you. I won't let the wolves get you anymore.
Well, the wolves aren't the thing coming for her. It's that
And
bastard.
he locks eyes with you, Rivara. I mean, it's from 0 to 100 as he goes, what do you mean? And he grabs your collar. He's like, what is after her?
I give a quick glance around to see kind of if they're okay with me giving information, if anybody's in shock that I mentioned that.
Oh, we're all kind of in shock here. Corin, if I don't know if that would be a reaction for you when he goes and grabs Rivara.
You did say something, anything unfriendly.
He said impolite.
That's true.
This is definitely impolite.
Well, I wouldn't
But
want to
there's
hit him
no
with
hurt.
the sword for that. Would I be able to kick him for that? Like, I was holding
Sure.
him. Can I kick him?
Sure.
Yeah, I'll give him a kick.
Let's see, 5 damage. You kind of give him like the little knee-jerk kick in the back of his leg. Hello, there's a cat down there. And he, while you tell he can definitely felt it, and he kind of stumbles a little bit, he is single-minded on Rivara right now.
Well, it seems like we know something you don't. Now, if you would please release me, we could go to somewhere not in the street to talk about it more. Maybe you have a place we could go.
Insight check. Oh wait, that doesn't work. He's definitely giving you the look like he would be giving you an insight check right now. And he goes,
Totally
fine.
straight-faced.
He releases you, looks over his shoulder to make sure you're following, and if you do, I'm gonna take y'all out of initiative for now. For now.
Sounds good, because I have I have no reason to fight him at the moment.
At the moment. And he's going to take you a little further into town to this mansion that looks mostly destroyed. And there's part of the building. Largo, you've definitely seen this. It looks like a giant creature had maybe taken a bite out of part of the building because it is just not there. And it is just like torn away.
While we're walking, can I run up and talk to him, like whisper to him?
Whisper to Isaac.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Say this is your sister.
It is.
Why doesn't she remember you?
She was young. We were both young. But she was younger.
So you don't think it's like an enchantment thing? You think it's like she just doesn't remember thing?
Well, until I saw her, I couldn't even remember her name. So, no, I don't think it's an enchantment. I've dreamt of her, and I remember seeing this red-haired... He kind of crinkles his eyebrows at that and looks back at her. She's obviously dyed her hair, and she's like, definitely red-haired woman. This girl. And then I saw her, and I remembered, and I would do anything to protect my sister.
So why did you forget?
We were young. You don't remember all of your childhood, do you?
I remember a lot of it, and I think I'd remember siblings.
Even one your parents never talked about again? Even one that you never heard from again? I was 5 when we were attacked.
And I just kind of start trailing behind him.
Okay. Corin, Rivara, any discussions you want to have on the way to this once great mansion?
Nope, I just make sure that Arena and Ismark are in front of me, and I'm coming up in the back.
Okay.
I'll drop back by Rivara and be like, "You've seen his hand, right? You think he's something unnatural?"
I'm not sure what to think. As of right now, we need to keep our guard up, but not keep hostilities high. There's no need to continue aggression when aggression is not needed.
Corin
Right.
will nod and kind of tone it down a little.
Do I notice them talking?
Oh yeah, definitely.
We're not being
I'm
quiet.
gonna trail back. Oh, okay. I'm gonna trail back until I meet up with them. Specifically, the paladin.
Okay.
Hey, so I've got an eye for like undead. Um, but I've dealt with more than just undead. Do you have anything for that?
I can try to sense something. But should we wait until we're in the building first? Just in case there's other things around.
Well, I mean, they might see something coming while we're all just sitting there talking. While we're walking, they may not expect it.
Well, I guess you're right. So I will activate Divine Sense. So it'll last 6 seconds. But everything within 60 feet radius around me, I sense if it's celestial fiends or undead that aren't behind total cover.
Okay. You get a slight fiendish sense from Largo, centered a little bit around his left hand and his right eye. But you get a heavy fiendish sense from that guy's right arm.
But nothing else in the surrounding area.
Nope. So what do you tell them?
As I'm looking around trying to sense things, and I sense Largo, I look at him and I cock one eyebrow, and then I immediately, whenever I sense the huge aura coming off the guy, my head immediately snaps to him, and I just study where the fiend part is, and I keep my sights only on him until we're inside the building.
Okay. While you're doing that, make a perception check. Well, very good. Your elf eyes see well. So looking at, as you're watching this arm, you watch as it swings in its natural walk, but the bandages covering it seem to tug on stuff. And you're guessing beneath those bandages, there's something under there. It almost looks like barbs coming out of the arm. And the fingers are elongated and the nails are really more like claws. So you definitely get more of a feel for that. And as you entered this dilapidated mansion, through a broken door, that's where we're going to end for tonight.
Oh, God dang it.
Dun 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 dun.
Dun dun.
Oh, that was
I will
great,
definitely
guys.
have to. Oh, it was. It was good fun.
I always like when y'all say, I don't like that. That's like my goal, to get y'all to say that every
Very
session.
much so. Well, it's not hard.
Right.
Thank y'all so much for playing, and I will probably see y'all Sunday.
Absolutely. Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Should.
All
I'll
right.
be there, hopefully.
Y'all have a good night, guys.
Have a great night.
Thank you for hosting, Rebecca.
Always, always.